I could never pretend that I don't love you. You could never pretend that I'm your man. That's exactly the way that I want it. It's exactly the way that I am. And you call me in the morning with your troubles, taking it downtown every night. I could never place the stars at night above. Got my hands on the ground and you know I'm right. You wait so long. You wait so long. You wait so long. You wait so long. It's a coffee standard every time it happens. Liven up, honey, it ain't that bad. And the afterthought rose to recognition, like every other coffee that I had. And your feet was broke down in winter muck. You fall to your knees and you pray to the Lord. Baby, take a poke at the politician. Nothing happens in this burnt out town anymore. You wait so long. You wait so long. You wait so long. You wait so long. And your heart goes on like a frozen freight train. You know that I help you if I can, but I'm just a raindrop in a river, just a little itty bitty grain of sand. And you know that I'm doomed to repeat this with all the bad habits that I learned. But it's better than your fiber and fornication and all the dirty money that you earned. And you wait so long. 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 You wait so long.
Down the line.
Yeah, when I was only 17, I could hear the angels whispering. So I drove into the woods and wandered aimlessly about until I heard my mother shouting through the fog. It turned out to be the howling of a dog, or a wolf to be exact. The sound sent shivers down my back, but I was drawn into the pack, and before long they allowed me to join in and sing their song. So from the cliffs and higher still, yeah, we would gladly get our fill, howling endlessly and shrilly at the dawn. And I lost the taste for judging right from wrong, for my flesh had turned to fur, yeah, and my thoughts they surely were turned to instinct and obedience to God. You can wear your fur like a river on fire, but you better be sure if you're making God a liar. I'm a rattlesnake, babe, I'm like fuel on fire. So if you're gonna get made, don't be afraid of what you've learned. On the day that I turned 23, I was curled up underneath the dogwood tree, when suddenly a girl, her skin the color of a pearl, she wandered aimlessly, but she didn't seem to see. She was listening for the angels just like me. So I stood and looked about, I brushed the leaves off of my snout, and then I heard my mother shouting through the trees. You should have seen that girl go shaky at the knees. So I took her by the arm, we settled down upon a farm, and raised our children up as gently as you please. Now my fur has turned to skin, and I've been quickly ushered in to a world that I confess I do not know. But I still dream of running careless through the snow, and through the howling winds that blow across the ancient distant flow, that fill our bodies up like water till we know. Like a river on fire, but you better be sure if you're making God a liar. I'm a rattlesnake, babe, I'm like fuel on a fire. So if you're gonna get made, don't be afraid of what you learn.
Back from our tour from Skagway to Haines, and we've got the belay strap and cardboard tape shoes.
So the Davidson Glacier experience, that was quite a cool thing. We got to stay up on the glacier, and I saw Aurora for the first time up there, and got to ski some really neat things and go inside of glaciers and get heckled by sea lions down at the sea. But craziest experience was when Paul flew by in his plane maybe 10 or 15 feet off the ground. He says it's not a good buzz unless somebody jumps out of the way, and Jeff dove out of the way of that kind of thing. But he circled back around and gave us a whiskey, and so he won our good tidings back.
When that storm comes, don't run for cover. When that storm comes, don't run for cover. When that storm comes, don't run for cover. Don't run from the coming storm. No, there ain't no use in running when that rain falls. Let it wash away when that rain falls. Let it wash away when that rain falls. Let it wash away, let it wash away that falling rain, the tears and the trouble. When those lights flash, you hear that thunder roll. When those lights flash, you hear that thunder roll. Here the storm comes. Don't run for cover. Don't run from the coming storm, 'cause you can't keep a storm from